Life can be like a roller coaster with its ups and downs, but sometimes the downs can be overwhelming. Feeling sad is a part of being human, but when those feelings persist and start affecting our daily life, it might be a sign of something more serious. Depression. Depression is not just a fleeting feeling of sadness, it's a prolonged and persistent state of low mood that can impact a person's thoughts, behavior, and overall well being. It's like a dark cloud that hangs over us, making it difficult to enjoy the things we once loved. Let us discuss the symptoms of depression. Feeling sad or empty most of the time, losing interest in activities that used to bring joy, significant weight loss or gain due to changes in eating habits, difficulty in sleeping or sleeping too much, feeling tired and lacking energy, trouble focusing on tasks or making decisions, a pervasive sense of hopelessness or worthlessness. Solutions to overcome depression. Reach out to a mental health professional such as a psychologist or psychiatrist. They can provide the right guidance and support. Share your feelings with someone you trust, a friend, family member, or colleague. Sometimes expressing what you are going through can be a relief. Adopting a healthy lifestyle can have a positive impact. This includes regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep. Break down your tasks into smaller, achievable goals. Celebrate your accomplishment, no matter how small, to build a sense of achievement. Practices like mindfulness and meditation can help calm the mind and reduce stress. They focus on being present in the moment and can improve overall mental well being. In some cases, medications may be prescribed by a healthcare professional to help balance brain chemicals and alleviate symptoms. Social support is important. Spend time with friends and family who understand and support you. Isolation can worsen depression, so try to stay connected, identify, and manage stressors in your life. This may involve setting boundaries, learning to say no, and prioritizing self care. Depression is a real and challenging condition, but it is treatable. The key is to reach out for help and take positive steps toward recovery. Remember, you are not alone and there is support available. It is okay to ask for help, and there is hope for a brighter tomorrow. It's important to equip ourselves with the right mindset to navigate through the challenges. Overcoming depression involves not just external actions but also a shift in the way we think. The first step is acknowledging those negative thoughts. Imagine them as dark clouds passing through your mind. Don't try to push them away. Instead, acknowledge their presence. Once you recognize negative thoughts, question their validity. Are they based on facts or are they distorted by your emotional state? Challenge them like a detective seeking the truth. In the midst of darkness, find the little sparks of light. Take a moment each day to reflect on things you are grateful for, whether it's a supportive friend, a warm cup of tea, or a beautiful sunset. Depression often pulls us into the past or projects fears into the future. Bring yourself back to the present moment. Break down big talks into smaller, achievable goals. Celebrate each small success as a victory. It's like climbing a mountain one step at a time. Choose to be around people and things that bring positive into your life. It could be uplifting music, inspiring books, or spending time with loved ones who support you. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer to a friend. Understand that everyone faces challenges and it's okay not to be okay sometimes. These practices can help anchor you in the present moment and calm your mind. It's like giving your mind a refreshing break. Overcoming depression is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate the progress you make, no matter how small. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring the challenges, but about facing them with a mindset that empowers you. By changing the way you think, you are not just overcoming depression, you are building resilience for the journey ahead. Each positive thought is a step toward a brighter and more hopeful tomorrow. When we say depression, we mean the serious kind called clinical depression or major depressive disorder. Sometimes it's in our genes and biology plays a role. According to recent survey of 1 lakh Americans conducted in May 2023, an amazing 18% of them are depressed. It could be clinical depression that hasn't been officially diagnosed for some, but for the most part, it's not in their genes. It's more about what's going on in their lives, like real life factors such as losing a job, having money problems, and going through a difficult breakup, feeling lonely, or dealing with online health issues. There's also the issues of suits. It is not about life events, but rather about your personality. If you constantly tell yourself what you should do, you might build up a long list of rules. And when you can't keep up, the guilt strikes hard. Being too hard on yourself also create problems. It's like having an attacker in your head. If you are constantly beating yourself up for minor mistakes or failing to meet some high standard, constant negativity can make you feel down and depressed. And here's the kicker: untreated anxiety frequently coexists with depression. While depression focuses on the past, anxiety is concerned with the future and what might go wrong. Having both can make life appear quite depressing. Figure out what's causing your sadness. Do something next. Sincere answers are required for genuine issues, but depression makes this difficult. It suffocates you like a depressing undertow. The problem is that your depressed brain may tell you to wait until you feel better before acting, when it should be the other way around. Take the first step and your mood will improve. Seek help, take small steps, learn as much as you can, and seek advice from an expert. The key to getting over the feeling of sadness is to move forward and take actions. Face down your inner critic. It is not necessary to always get things right. If taking actions is the solution to problems, then dealing with self criticism corresponds to standing up to the bully in your head. Your emotional brain may tell you that the only way to avoid feeling bad is to be perfect, no mistakes, follow all the rules. But this only adds to your anxiety. Instead, recognize when your vital voice takes over and revert to your logical brain. Remind yourself that not everything is essential, that mistakes are acceptable and flexible, and that you are doing your best. You may not immediately feel better, but changing your thinking will lead to different actions, gradually quitting those negative voices and rewiring your brain. Face your anxiety head on. Your anxious thoughts like depression or self criticism may convince you that in order to avoid worry, you must always look ahead, be extremely prepared, gather information, or play it safe. However, as with other challenges, the solution is action. When you find yourself getting caught up in future worries, bring yourself back to the present. Figure out what you can control and take small steps. Step outside of your comfort zone, and you will discover that what you were afraid of rarely happens. It all comes down to rewiring your brain. Consider medication and therapy. Even low dose medications can help reduce depressive symptoms, allowing you to address issues, change behaviors, and see things more realistically. Therapy provides the tools and support needed to move forward. The key, as with most problems, is to identify and address the underlying cause. It's time to deal with yours. Thanks for watching.